In today's video, I have a thrift haul look back to share with you. So I'm going to be watching back a thrift haul that I posted here on my channel 4 months ago and share what is sold, what is not sold, and anything that I can possibly think of to share with you. For each of these items, I will. And typically I do like to do a 3-month later look back or a 90-day look back, but I missed the 3-month mark on this haul, so we're looking back 4 months later is what it is. Hopefully it's still just as helpful. And let's just hop right into it. Alright, first up is this Rag & Bone men's striped tank top in the size small. And I definitely am starting to be on the lookout for spring items to start listing more so than sweaters and coats, just because that is the very next season that people are probably already, if not already, then really soon going to start shopping for. So I definitely was kind of especially on the lookout for more spring summery type items. So definitely wanted to pick this up. And Rag & Bone sometimes does better than other times. It can really just depend. And I don't know if I have any experience selling Rag & Bone men's items, so we will see how this does, but I'm gonna guess I'll probably list this right around $35 and then expect to accept an offer or send out offers from there. That Rag & Bone striped tank top sold on Poshmark. So I had it listed at $38 and then I ended up accepting an offer for $15 after my cost of good, Poshmark's fee, and if I had shipping costs that would be included, but in this case I did not. After all of that, I was left with a total profit of $10.45, and that tank top took 49 days to sell. So it did take less than 2 months. It was a pretty quick flip, but I did end up accepting an offer that was more than 50% off. I feel like I probably could have held out a little bit longer, but at the end of the day, a lot of times I am just happy to move the item, and as long as I am making a good profit, it usually is like justifiable in my brain to accept those kind of offers. But I also kind of wish I would have just held out a little bit longer for a better offer. So let me know if you would have accepted that $15 offer or if you would have held out for a better offer. Next up is this Madewell button front polka dot sleeveless dress, and this is a size medium. I did look up the style when I was at the bins just to make sure it wasn't majorly saturated on Poshmark, so there weren't a ton of this exact dress listed. This is from spring 2019, so just a few years old, really good condition. Probably will list this right around $40 and then expect to get right around $30 for it. I listed that Madewell button front polka dot summer dress on Poshmark and I listed it at $38. And $38 is kind of a sweet spot that I like to list my items, because then if I send out a 20% offer, the item sells for $30, which I like that price point, so I listed it at $38, and then I did end up sending out offers to likers on Poshmark. I sent out a 20% off offer, and I offer potential buyers the $5.95 shipping discount, so that takes $2.02 off of Poshmark's flat shipping rate, and then that does take it out of my profit, but it leaves, or it gives the potential buyer a pretty good incentive. So there is that. So it sold, somebody did accept the 20% offer with discounted shipping. So it sold for $30 and I was left with a total profit after my cost of goods, platform fees, and my $2.02 shipping costs of $20.43. That was my total profit. Obviously these total profits are before taxes, so I do end up then setting aside money for tax purposes as well. So this isn't fully take-home money if you think about it like that. Just want to put that out there, but the total profit is before taxes, but it is after all of my other expenses for that item. And it took 79 days to sell, so it is within that 3-month period that I really love to have items flip within. I got this pair of American Eagle jeans. If you've been watching my channel for a little while, you probably know how much I love selling American Eagle jeans. They just sell really well for me, and I can always expect to make a good profit. I usually end up listing them right around $25 and then we'll sell them right around $20. So this is the high-rise skinny kick style, so it's kind of a more skinny in the thigh, and then it's got kind of a boot cut flared leg at the bottom. And these are a size 20 short. So I do think these will flip pretty quickly. It's a really good style, and then it's a bigger size, so that should help it sell. But gonna expect to get right around 20 for these. Those American Eagle jeans were actually a same-day flip on Poshmark, so somebody bought them the exact same day that I listed them, which we absolutely love. I listed those at $25, and then I had sent out 20% off offers with discounted shipping to all likers on Poshmark, so anybody that hearted the item, liked the item, they got an offer. And so it sold for $20 with discounted shipping, and that left me with a profit of $12.43. Especially if you're at the bins or you're thrifting somewhere where they don't price American Eagle jeans at like $12, which they do at the regular thrift store a lot of times. So if you're at the bins or you're at a dollar day at a thrift store, anywhere that you're not spending too much, and it's a bigger size of American Eagle jeans, and they're a more current style and in good condition. So really 4 criteria: not too pricey, good condition, good style, and a bigger size if possible. Those factors, I know that's like a lot of criteria, but I feel like American Eagle jeans are pretty easy to come by, and if all that criteria is met, then they can be a very, very quick flip. And $12 in profit isn't anything major, but you can see how with those quick flips that can be really nice, and those smaller amounts do add up, so don't sleep on that. Then this next one, it's definitely missing the strap. It's a Dooney & Bourke leather bag, but I just really couldn't pass on this at the bins, and I figured either someone can add a strap. I mean, I could probably add a strap and then sell it for more, but someone could add a strap or use it as more of like a clutch. So I haven't fully decided what I'm going to do, if I'm going to try to kind of like restore it and then sell it, or if I'm going to sell it as is. I might just sell it as is, and then if someone wants to keep it as a clutch, they can, or if they want to add a strap to it, they also could. So I'm not sure, but it's in really good condition. I really like selling Dooney & Bourke, and I don't actually find it super often. I used to find it more when I went to Savers a lot more, but now that I'm mostly at either Goodwill or at the bins, for some reason I just don't end up finding Dooney & Bourke that much. But it definitely can do really well, especially the older, more vintage items, but I'm not exactly sure what to expect for this one. I really just don't know yet, so got to do a little bit more research and decide what I'm going to do with it, but didn't want to leave this one behind. It's so beautiful, and I love the green and brown colors. It's just so nice. So that Dooney & Bourke leather crossbody, or part of a leather crossbody, has landed a spot in my death pile, and that is too bad. It's been 4 months and I have not photographed or listed that Dooney & Bourke, so I need to do that. I don't know what is happening. Yeah, that's just despicable. But yeah, right now it's not listed, so there's really nothing to report on. I just need to get that listed ASAP. Next is this Nike tennis skirt in a size small, and it's actually, I think, a skort. Yeah, probably most tennis skirts are skorts, just because you want those built-in shorts in there if you're playing tennis. So yeah, this will probably sell, I don't know, I'm probably going to list it at 30. I think I sold a Nike tennis skirt just a few months ago for 27, I believe. So I'll probably list it right around 30 or 35, and then expect it to sell between 25 and 30 or so. It's in really good condition, super soft material. That Nike tennis skirt sold on Poshmark for $20, so I had it listed at 30 and then accepted that offer for 20. And that left me with a total profit of $14.45, and it took 23 days to sell, so a pretty quick flip. Nike tennis skirts, I'm going to look really quick actually. They usually do pretty well. Okay, I'm looking at a tennis skirt I sold last year, so it's been a little bit, but that one sold in 45 days. And let's see. There's another one, and then this one sold also last year in 24 days, so I guess that's another pretty decent item to be on the lookout for, is a Nike tennis skirt, or just probably tennis skirts. But I've only, I think, sold Nike tennis skirts, and I think I've sold 3, and all of them sold in a under 2-month turnaround time, so that's pretty solid. This next one, I didn't know if it was vintage or not, but it is a cat cardigan, so I obviously couldn't pass because there is definitely a market for a cat cardigan, and it's in pretty good condition. There are some stains, but that kind of just adds to the whole like vintage feel. It definitely doesn't turn me off when an older style or like a vintage looking item has stains. It's just kind of part of it. So this is a button front cardigan. I don't know if you can see the buttons. And it's got some, I don't know what you call this, like double collar trim situation, but I really like this a lot, and I feel like a cat lover will definitely be excited about this. So I'll probably list this right around $25 or $30 and expect for it to sell right around $20. I don't know where the cat lovers are for this one, but that cat cardigan has not sold. I have it listed at $30, and it's been listed for a few months now, so I may need to adjust some things on this listing. Let me look at it actually really quick. Okay, so taking a look at this, I could add the word sweater after cardigan, so it's vintage 90s Blair cat cardigan sweater. That could help, just to have the actual category since I don't have that in the listing. And I have it under the vintage umbrella instead of the Blair umbrella, so that potentially could help it if I switched that, but at the same time I think probably would have a better chance under the vintage umbrella, which is what it's under right now. I could probably come up with some better descriptive words for my title. I'm not really sure why this hasn't sold. I honestly thought this was going to be a quicker flip just based on the super cute cats on it, but so far it hasn't sold. I'll probably add the word sweater and try to come up with some better keywords. Let me know if you have any ideas at all, but yeah, I think this one just needs a little bit of help because this is an item that somebody will love. They just have not found it yet. So I need to help them find it with some probably better keywords. Next up is this LL Bean corduroy button front shirt jacket or shacket in a size extra small. I don't always grab LL Bean, but I thought this was a really good kind of a spring item. It's a good lightweight. You can wear it open, sleeves rolled. It's a good color for spring, so this probably will sell pretty quickly, I would guess. It did not sell quickly, but I have it listed at $40. Hasn't sold yet, and I could probably relist it and lower the price a little bit just because it has been a little while and it hasn't sold. Really hasn't garnered a ton of interest. The fact that it's an extra small could be part of that too, just because smaller sizes typically take a little bit longer to sell, especially extra smalls or extra smalls. So yeah, those are probably reasons. I should probably just relist, lower the price. Otherwise, I think it looks pretty decent. There's good keywords: corduroy, oversized, shirt jacket, and shacket. Could probably use things like outdoor or casual or some words like that, but hasn't sold yet, and who knows how long it will be until it sells. Could be fall, so probably just end up lowering the price a little bit and then wait it out, see from there. Then I got this pair of Pilcro flare jeans. These are a size 26, and this brand is sold at Anthropologie, so I will probably list them under the Anthropologie umbrella. I'm guessing I'll list them right around $40 or so. This is the demi-lune boot style. Those Anthropologie Pilcro demi-lune bootcut jeans sold on eBay. So I had them listed at $50 or $49.99 on eBay, and then they sold for $40. So that was an offer that I accepted, and that left me with a total profit of $34.93, and they took 65 days to sell. So pretty decent flip, great profit, and obviously they are a more current style, being a bootcut jean versus a skinny jean or anything like that. So that's probably a contributing factor. But there is the, I think, one and only eBay sale from this haul. So we love an eBay sale. They don't happen too often over here, but that's really my fault because I don't cross-list everything over to eBay, and so that's, at the end of the day, you can't expect too many eBay sales if I'm not that consistent over there. But we love an eBay sale when they do happen, and that was a great flip. A little over 2 months. Be on the lookout for current styles of Anthropologie jeans because they can move pretty quickly and for a great profit. Alright, next up is this pair of Hudson pull-on high-rise pants with a frayed hem at the bottom. These are a size large. I thought these were just really cool and a great style, super relaxed fit, and just thought these would do well. Hudson usually does pretty well. They're made in the US. Size large, if I didn't say that. But they do have a style number on them, so they should be pretty easy to look up. And hopefully I can find a stock photo or at least find a good description. Those Hudson and Baja East pull-on cotton relaxed fit jogger pants have not sold yet. I currently have them listed at $40, and they have gotten a little bit of interest, a few likes and things like that, but they have not sold. I haven't received any offers or anything. I did find a good stock photo, so that's helpful to show how they fit. And I think that the keywords are pretty strong. Could be priced a little high, or just could be an item that's going to take a little while to sell, not a super quick flip. So I'll probably just hold out a little bit longer, and then if they still don't sell pretty soon, then I'll probably relist and lower the price, and then hopefully they'll sell from there. Next up is this BDG cropped waffle knit long sleeve top with a V-neck line and a raw hem at the bottom. BDG is sold at Urban Outfitters, and I'm pretty sure this is the newer tag. The older one is just a rectangle, so I think if you are going to get BDG, probably this tag will do better just because it'll be a newer style. But this is a nice mustard color, size small. I'll probably list this one at $25 and then expect right around $20 for it. Again, have not listed that BDG Urban Outfitters waffle knit cropped pullover V-neck top. Great keywords in my spreadsheet here, but I have not photographed it or listed it, so I gotta get on that. I think there are 3 items in this haul that I have not listed yet, so gotta get on that. Slacking over here. Then another pair of American Eagle jeans. These are the mom jeans with some ripped knees and a little bit of distressing throughout. They're a size 6 regular, and again, I'll probably list these at $25 and expect right around $20 for these. So those American Eagle jeans sold on Poshmark. I had them listed at $25, and then someone bundled together a few items in my Poshmark closet, and so then they ended up selling for $21.01, and that left me with a total profit of $15.26. So really not bad. $15 profit for American Eagle jeans is pretty great, and they took 37 days to sell, so again, pretty quick turnaround. I'm hype on American Eagle jeans because they are just such a consistent seller. I've said it once, I'll say it again. They just really flip so consistently for me, so let me know if you guys have the same experience, if you even thrift them, if you even try to sell them, and if you thrift them and try to sell them, let me know if they actually sell for you also. Next up is this Vince short sleeve tie waist dress. It is, I think it's a midi type of length. I looked this up quickly just by the style number, and it originally retailed for $195. So I'll probably end up listing this right around $60 and then hopefully get at least right around $50 for it. It is in perfect condition, and it's just such a nice quality dress. Pretty casual, but really nice. So I do think this will do pretty well. Especially, again, we're coming up on spring, so I do think that dresses, tank tops, kind of like lighter material items are probably going to start doing really well, so definitely be on the lookout for those. That Vince midi coastal casual dress has not sold yet, but I actually just listed this a few days ago, so it has not been that long at all. That was another item that was just sitting in my good old death pile that I just had not gotten to, so finally photographed that and got it listed, and I listed it at $60, so I'm hoping that it is a pretty quick flip, but can't really say thus far. Then I found this Louis Vuitton dust bag, and I did sell a Prada dust bag one time for I think $20, so I know that these can actually sell pretty well. People will, you know, obviously get it to put their purse in to protect it from dust and elements and stuff while they're storing it, not using it. So I do think people are definitely on the lookout for these kind of things for luxury purses, but yeah, it's definitely not something I'm super on the lookout for, but if I find it and I'm at the bins, I'm probably gonna grab it. So I'm expecting to get right around 20 for this. So once I get that Louis Vuitton dust bag listed, I hope it's a quick flip. Again, this is, I think, the last item in this haul that I have not photographed or listed, so I do need to get back on my shit. And oh, did you guys just see that lightning? I wonder if you saw that. Anyways, haven't listed that yet, haven't photographed it. I don't know if you can hear that thunder, but it is loud all of a sudden. It is a thunderstorm outside, so oh my god. All right, it's some New York stormy weather outside, so I hope it's not too loud and distracting. This next one, I actually have sold this exact shirt before. So this is a Levi's hemp blend long sleeve flannel shirt, and it's definitely more of a fall color palette, but I do think hopefully it'll still sell pretty well. The last one I sold like this was a size small and it sold for $27, so I'm expecting to get right around that same price for this one. But I really like it a lot, and I think the hemp blend factor helped the last one sell because it sold like decently quickly and for a pretty good price. That Levi's hemp blend relaxed fit flannel shirt has not sold. I have it listed at $28 and hasn't sold yet. It did take me a little while to get this one listed though, so I know it has not been listed for a full 4 months. Hopefully it sells pretty soon, and I would expect probably, yeah, right around $20 or so for that one. And then lastly, this was my favorite find from this day at the bins, and it's this pair of Aviator Nation and SoulCycle sweatpants. So they have the SoulCycle and Aviator Nation logos right here, and then it says SoulCycle in a spell out along the leg. So I was just like stoked to find Aviator Nation, and I don't know for sure if the like value of these will be lowered a little bit because they're a SoulCycle collaboration. Sometimes the collaboration can make an item more valuable or desirable, but I don't know if SoulCycle is one of those things anymore that is like that. I feel like SoulCycle has kind of dropped off just a little bit in the last couple years. I could be wrong, I don't know. I was never into SoulCycle, but I just feel like it's less like talked about, or like there's less hype around it. So anyways, I don't know if that'll really matter too much when I list these, like if that'll bring the value down a little bit. I do need to research these a little bit, but I obviously was not going to pass on Aviator Nation at the bins. Those Aviator Nation and SoulCycle sweatpants sold on Poshmark. I had them listed at $100 and someone sent me an offer for $75, which I happily accepted. So that left me with a total profit of $58.45, and they took 5 days to sell. Aviator Nation, I will never, ever, ever, ever pass on at the bins especially. Can really always count on that being a pretty high profit flip and pretty quick turnaround time. So super happy with that. Okay, so some results from this haul. So I had spent a total of $23.25 on this day at the Goodwill Outlet, and that came to each item costing an average of $1.55. There were a total of 15 items in this haul, and of these 15 items, 7 have sold. 3 of them have not been listed yet, so really we're working with 12 items, I guess you could say. 7 out of the 12 items that have been listed have sold. So far in sales, I've done $221.01 from this haul, and in profit, $166.40 from those 7 items selling. Nothing crazy, nothing terrible. I'm happy with the sales that were made in this haul. I think there were some pretty good higher profit flips. Those Anthropologie Pilcro Demi-Lune bootcut jeans left me with an almost $35 profit. And then, of course, those Aviator Nation sweatpants left me with an almost $60 profit. The Madewell button front polka dot summer dress left me with a little over $20 in profit. So there were a few items that, you know, sold for a decent profit. And then there were a few items that were maybe misses when I was thrifting, maybe should have left them behind because they haven't sold yet. And then some that are just unlisted, so you can't expect them to sell when they're not listed. So I do need to put a little bit of work in to photograph and list the items that I have not done that for, and then make a few minor adjustments on the listings of the items that have not sold in 4 months, just to get them sold so they're not just sitting, hanging out, waiting to sell, but that they you know, someone can buy them and actually wear them and use them, which is the whole point of thrifting and flipping. I don't want to hold on to the items and just have them sit. I want someone to have it, love it, all of that. So hopefully I'm able to sell the remainder of this haul and make a little bit more in profit from this haul. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave a like down below and comment anything about this haul that you want. Let me know how your sales have been, and I hope you guys all have a fantastic day. I will see you in my next video. Bye!